So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime. Today's story comes from Batman number 68 from December 1951 with story by Bill Finger and art by Bob Kane. He's back. That bizarre criminal, that modern Jekyll Hyde, returns with his double-dealing banditry to terrorize Gotham City. And once again, the two-fisted Batman and Robin come to face with Two-Face. But there are two sides to every story, and especially Two-Face's story. Therefore, you will be doubly surprised when you read the fantastic reasons for the new crimes of Two-Face. So we open up, they're producing a true crime story based on the story of Two-Face, and they find this fellow, Paul Sloan. You're handsome and the image of Harvey Dent. You'll do fine. Remember, study your role, get into the character of the man you're portraying. I want you to live the part. So they begin the play, and it goes to the courtroom scene. Your Honor, this was found on the scene of the crime, a two-headed silver dollar, Lucky Maroney's good lucky piece. And the fake acid is thrown in Paul Sloan's face, but it burns. Great Scott, Sloan isn't acting now. There was real acid in that bottle. So the prop man turns out that his wife had or I guess his girl, had a crush on Paul Sloan, so he decided to scar his face. Ugh, my face scarred on one side, just like the real Two-Face. I'm as hideous as Two-Face ever was. Easy, lad. It could have been worse. The acid might have destroyed your sight. Okay. My acting career is finished. The only role I can ever play now is Two-Face, and I won't even need any makeup. There's irony for you. Paul Sloan is gone, and in his place stands Two-Face. So he goes kind of crazy. And just like with the original Harvey Dent, it's Harvey Dent now, no longer Harvey Kent. He has decided to use the coin, and apparently he's not attempting to recreate the story of he got so into the role now he doesn't even recognize that he's become exactly like Two-Face. My name is not Sloan. I am the living Jekyll Hyde, a man to be feared. From this day on, the world will know of me and the new crimes of Two-Face. So he goes on a crime spree, and of course all of his crimes are related to the number two. How fitting Two-Face should escape with one of the manufacturer's two-wheeled vehicles. So he robbed a bicycle shop, then he steals a two-edged sword encrusted with gems. Since Two-Face escaped only a few minutes ago, he can't be too far away. Watch all highways, set up roadblocks, search all cars. So they go out looking and they spot him. Bypass the police roadblock on a two-man vehicle, a railroad handcart. So he has a helper, by the way. There's two of them. It takes two to make a fight. Let's take it to them. So they go out and begin fighting. Bah, stand still and I'll make two of you. So Batman picks up a section of rail, which I think a section with rail that long would probably weigh like 50, 60 pounds, but he swings it like a sword. How appropriate we two with our dual lives should fight a duel. This obsession with the symbol 2 has really taken control of Sloan's mind. Tell me about it. And it's going to only get worse. So he gives Two-Face a crack on the jaw. Please listen to me. You're Paul Sloan, an actor. You're not Two-Face. We want to help you. We want you to undergo plastic surgery. Your face can be as handsome as before. Do you understand? Plastic surgery. Yes. I'll be handsome. People won't shun me. But he double-crossed them. How ironic. And so he apparently just knocks them out and takes them back to his hideout, but uses his coin to determine what their fate will be, and the good side comes up. True, I've gone back on my word, but never against the decision of my coin. That coin is my trademark, the symbol of Two-Face. So he just lets them go. This was our lucky day. Blinky would have shot us if Two-Face hadn't stuck to his coin toss. Robin, it's just possible that coin may help us end this entire case. So what they decide to do is call in Harvey Dent, and have him broadcast a message straight to Sloan. Sloan, wherever you are, listen to me. Look at my face. See how plastic surgery restored my features? It can be the same for you. You'll be Paul Sloan, the handsome actor you once were. His face, the way mine used to be, handsome, unscarred. But no, it only drives him further insane, and he flips his coin, and the bad side comes up. So he goes and robs the ballpark during a doubleheader and a double feature movie. Listen to this. A midget. This is, I assume, Commissioner Gordon. Listen to this. A midget submarine was stolen from a military exhibit. A two-man sub. It's a two-face job. He probably needs that sub for a water robbery. That means Robin and I will do some water patrolling in the bat plane. I swear you could turn anything into two if you think hard enough. So they use the two-man sub. You're Professor Hodge of the Gotham Zoo. You're carrying the egg of an Amazon jungle bird so rare it's never been bred in captivity. I want that egg. But I've won one egg. It's not like you to steal something unless two of something is involved. But it turns out that apparently someone had used the candle check and determined that it had a double yolk. So he's still in the egg. And they spot the sub in the bat plane, and Batman decides to become a frogman. And then we get a whole image of the frog suit and how it works. So he dives into the water. And now I'll hitch a ride and let the sub take me right to Two-Face's hideout. Everything according to pattern. Two-Face's hideout is an old two-masted schooner. I will say one thing. They are reusing a lot of ideas from previous stories. So he goes in there, punches out Blinky. Batman, where'd you come from? What's more important is where you're going. So they get into a scuffle, but Two-Face gets the better of him. Ha, your strength is greatly overrated. Well, Batman, what shall it be this time? Will you live or will you die? Will the good side of the coin win, or will it be the bad side? Wait, what if the coin stands on edge? Will you agree to give up yourself and submit to plastic surgery if the coin stands on the edge? Of course I agree to whatever the coin decides, but you're a fool. It's 1,000,000 to 1 that the coin will never stand on edge. Haha. So he flips the coin and it stands on its edge. Remember your promise. You can't go back against the decision of the coin. That is your symbol. Yes, you win, Batman. It's incredible that the coin standing on edge. It wouldn't happen again in 1,000,000 tries, but it happened once for you. 1,000,000 to 1, and you won. That is crazy luck. Crazy like a fox. I knew Two-Face would decide my fate on the toss of a coin, just as he did once before. That's why I let him capture him. While we were grappling, I lifted his coin from his pocket and substituted this coin I'd already prepared. Watch my coin. I hollowed out that coin so that the weight is always on one side of the edge. It just can't fall face up. You won against... I think someone would notice if it was that heavily weighted. You won against Two-Face with 2 coins, Batman. You were too smart for him. Too smart for him. So we will continue with more Two-Face.